and how I'm representing the things. I can just elaborate with an example. For example, any sentence, for example, I'm going to say wow. What does wow indicate? That there's a surprising form. Either it can be a surprising, like someone is giving a surprise to me, or something which I read that was incredible or interesting fact that I was not knowing earlier. So that is the wow is the form of how I'm speaking that.
Right.
Yeah. How we representing our conversation, that also we covered in this. That is the basic part basically.
Okay.
Okay. Common pronunciation errors is, for example, if I say, you have to say my name is Siddharth, just in a different form. Just a normal word name, you have to replace the name any other word. What word you can use in that?
My name.
Yeah.
The full sentence.
Any? You can just tell me one word, two, or full sentence too. That's okay for me.
Okay. I am Aman.
You don't have to change the name. Your name is Siddharth only.
Okay.
You have to just change the form you are representing yourself. So how you will change it?
I am Siddharth Kardam.
Okay. I introduce myself as this. Or what else we can say?
Myself is Siddharth Kardam.
Yes,
Pardon?
correct. This is my appellation. Basically, synonym of name is an appellation word.
Okay.
You can say it is a type of vocab too.
Okay.
Okay. So what is it? Like a very simple sentences without using much vocab also, we can have a conversation with the person.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Next, for example, essential vocabulary which we use in our daily life. Why I ask in the earlier form that for which purpose you are learning for that spoken English part. Reason is that some of the persons who wanna do on the daily conversation, like for example, they are just moving somewhere, they are on the field job for say, so they wanna conversate with an unknown person or anything. For that reason, they wanna learn English. So for that, the vocab is different. If we want to go for a job purpose, so the vocabulary, the way we are conversating with our seniors, so in that form it is different. Clear? So that is only reason, and all that things we will be covering in this part. Okay. Give me a second. Let me scroll down. Now, maybe you have done this, but just once we will also go through with that. That is, what are the parts of speech? I'm just speaking any sentence for say. That sentence may be containing nouns, may be containing pronouns, may be containing verbs, adjective, adverbs, preposition, conjunctions. These all are important in say. Right? Whether we are conversating with someone, if the grammar part, the basic grammar is not clear, we can't write or we can't speak properly in that form.
Yeah.
And main role of conversating and the main conversation form is the verbs and tenses. Yeah. Like if I'm just speaking like for a present form or a future form or a past form, how I am using the verbs or tenses, that is the main important point in this. Clear?
Got it. Clear.
Next is that is simpler, singular and plural nouns. So that is a very basic concept that is already we are knowing. So these all are the things which we will cover in the speech part. Grammar part is different. In the grammar, there's one part of speech. In speech, we will cover these things.
Okay.
Yeah?
Clear.
Let me scroll down. Yeah. Now, next come is, once we are done with everything that we know how to make the sentences, we know that how we can enhance any sentence by using a very simple vocab words. So main part is, when we listen, we act. That is a simple formula of English. How much we listen, how much we conversate with the person, the more we understand the things clearly.
You're right.
Yeah. If I am conversating with you, for say I'm just a person or a child is conversating with me, and he just know 10% of English. But if he is conversating with me on the daily basis, definitely his English will be improved day by day.
Right.
It's not only about me, but There are many apps, there are many forms in which you conversate with the person. They have a conversation with you in just a very simple English, right?
Right.
They tell you your errors too. So basic is whatever you listen, that you respond with. So
Okay.
after understanding the concept of grammar, we will be moving to the listening part also.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
now it comes to the intermediate, which is actually belong to your level. Whatever I have told you till now, that is a very basic part of understanding. Now what we will do the intermediate form, how actually we act in a job purpose. Give me a second. Yeah. So now what is it? Again, we will do the simple tenses already we have done, but in depth in the sense, we will not use here a very simple sentences. Suppose that I will go to home. I know that is a future form. It is a simple future. That's it. But we will do the complex sentences. Complex sentences. What does that mean? I am combining 3 to 4 sentences in one sentence,
Okay.
and how I'm connecting that 4 sentences, that we will learn in these things.
Got it.
Clear? Next, the main part of the models. Models, all these are the basically you can say the grammar form, which is mandatory in the spoken part. Clear?
Okay. Might be, should be. Yes.
Yes. Next is conversation skills. Conversational skills, as I already told you about it, that if you have started conversating, for example, like as I'm conversating on the phone with my customer or anyone, right? You start the conversation, hello, hi, ma'am. In English, how we can convince him or her to buy anything? Definitely, in a business purpose, in the job purpose, we having a main concept to sell the product first of all,
Right.
right? And for that reason, how we can conversate or how we can basically convince the customer. So that is a mandatory part. If I'm explaining to you or if you are telling to me something, whatever, suppose that any ABC incidents have just happened with me, I'm gonna explain you, right?
Okay.
What words can I use so that I can have your intention towards my speaking form? That things, that rules we will done in the developing conversation skills.
Okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Till here, are you having any doubt or is it clear with you?
No, no. All clear.
Okay. Now, main things we come with the situational English. Have you listened about it earlier? Situational English.
No.
Situational English is that we had on a formal basis. Formal basis. There's a form of conversating or etiquette on a telephonic form. How we start, how we end the conversation. I end with the very energetic form, then slow by slow. At the end, okay, bye, that's it. No, at the end also there is a form how we have to conversate with the person so that there should be a gap between it. Like
Okay.
the person should also have like next time when can I have conversation with that person. So in this we in spoken English part we not only learn about how we have to speak, but also we develop the personality.
Okay.
Okay. Last, that is the vocabulary expansion. Vocabulary will be done on the daily basis. Like I just provide you 10 words on the daily basis. You have to use that, utilize that verb in your daily form. For
Got it.
example, today I tell you one word, that is appellation word, right? So
Okay.
whenever you gonna introduce yourself, you can use that.
Got it.
Yeah. So that is the only form. I will just providing you 10 or 15, depending on upon you that how many words you can grab in one day. So that I will providing you. You have to try to make when you are just having your lunch, your free time, you can just remember that words and just make the sentences according in your mind. You don't have to write it. Just make the sentences in mind. Clear? So
Clear.
this all are the intermediate form. After that, we are having the advanced